Hey, what's up everyone? Gonna try to do a quick tutorial here on Dragon Age Face Exchange and how to use it to basically copy faces from one save file to another one. Now this will work for both men and women, it'll work for humans, elves, and dwarves, but you kinda gotta keep it within the races so you can only copy like dwarves to dwarves, elves to elves, humans to humans, men to men, and women to women. You could try doing some cross stuff, but you might have some crazy looking results if it'll even load. I mean, I don't know, you might be missing a whole head or something like that. I don't know, but you can try. But it does work if you stay within those guidelines. And this time I think I'm gonna make her a warrior or a rogue. Yeah, I'll go rogue.
Greetings.
Go on to the next one. And the face, everything about it really doesn't matter. You could change up, the hairs. You could try there's, I forgot I had all these different hair mods in there. But, yeah, we'll just leave her like that. And then it really doesn't matter, all this kind of stuff. I was just gonna kind of screw her up. All right, so we'll definitely know if it worked or not. Go ahead, I'm just gonna call her Tester, because we'll actually be able to change her name as well. The only thing you have to kind of set beforehand is the voice. So just pick whatever voice you want,
Charmed.
and I'll pick the sultry one. That's just the one I usually pick. And we'll just do quick play like that. And I'm gonna skip over everything and try to get to a save point as fast as I can.
I see she's been.
I don't know.
We read honor though.
Have no.
In the meantime,
There we go. I think that's it. There we go. So now it's already put an autosave on there. She's looking kind of mean there, but she's all flushed and everyone's kind of checking her out. So we'll just wait for everything to finish loading. These are some of the I don't know, a lot of the DLCs and some of the quest mods and stuff is just loading in. Should be almost done. Hopefully almost done. We'll see. There we go. Now we'll just go ahead and save the game. Alright, so here's the Dragon Age Face Replacer on the Dragon Age Nexus, and there'll be links down below if anybody needs it. And basically we just go to the Files tab, we come down here, kind of look at the different ones that are available, and we're actually going to use this one, this 208. It's the last release, and it needs Python 2.5 to 2.7 to work, not 3.0. Go ahead and just download this manually, and then we're going to go ahead and grab Python, and again the link will be below in the description. And what we're going to need is Python 2.7. So here's 2.7.5, which is the newest one, on the quick links bar here. And below it you see documentation, and below that you see a Windows installer. So go ahead and click this Windows installer, and you'll actually download a file for Python 2.7.5, and it'll come down as a MSI file. You might already have Python actually, but if you don't know what Python is, then chances are you probably don't have it, but you might as well check. So the way you check is you just go into your control panel, and you go to add remove programs, just like you're gonna uninstall a program, and just scroll down the list and see if you see Python in there. And if you find it, then it'll tell you what version it is, and if you have anything from 2.5 to 2.7, then it'll go ahead and work. But if you have 3 point, like maybe this one, 3.32, go ahead and grab this 2.7.5 and install that one, and it'll actually install side by side and they'll be fine. But I actually want to go back and look at look at some of the save games that are available on the Nexus. So here's Rihanna. She's a human noble and she looks really nice. And if we scroll down, we see it's game version 104. It's a clean save game, there's no add-ons or DLC. All the quests are completed, and there's all these details about basically the save game, because it's actually post-campaign save. If you just liked her face and wanted to copy that face onto your character and play through the game as her, then you can go ahead and use this Dragon Age face replacer, and you can go ahead and do that. It doesn't matter what class she is here. If you wanted to take her through as a mage, you could, or as a rogue or a warrior. I'm not sure which one she is. I'm not sure what class she is. But anyways, let's look at Alyssa. Now, I wanted to show Alyssa. I mean, I think she looks really good, but you can see down here that there are some requirements. So when you download save games, you kind of have to be a little bit aware of if there's any requirements that it'll need. You can see like this one needs pineapple trees, vibrant colors, eyebrow presets. You just have to be a little bit aware of what they require. But if you look at some of these, like the effects they get with the mods, they're pretty nice. Like I think this one is a really nice save here. But the one I kind of wanted to use was this gorgeous human female mage, just because I think it's going to be the most drastic change from the character we created to this one. Maybe it's just because she's a brunette and also she's a mage, so I kind of wanted to use that to kind of pull her from being a mage into a warrior and just use it as an example basically. But you can see here that this one also requires some mods, pineapple trees, vibrant colors, more hairstyles, as well as Morgan's robe mod. But if you're just going to copy the face, I don't think Morgan's robe really even matters. So yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll download this one, this mage save. We'll also download this DAFR script 208, and we also need to download Python. Alright, so once we download these files, you see that the DAFR script 208 came down as a zip file. The mage save actually came down as a 7z file or a 7-zip file, and Python 2.7.5 came down as an MSI file. Now, the MSI file, you just basically double click it and it'll automatically install. It's a Windows installer package, so it shouldn't give you any problems. And let's go ahead and we'll extract face replacer and the mage save. And you can use either WinRAR or 7-zip. I prefer 7-zip, so I'm going to extract it to this */, which basically means to extract it to its own folder. And it'll create folders named the same thing that the file is. So you see like this HF mage save just created same thing that the 7z file was called, and inside of there we'll find a file name or a folder named Amber. In there we'll find a picture. So this is the one we downloaded, and there's some saves in here, but we're really not concerned with that. We're actually going to need this whole folder, but we're only going to use it just very quickly. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab this and I'm going to cut it, step back up, and I'm going to paste it here, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this DAFR folder and the Amber folder, and we're going to copy it to our character folder. But if we open up this DAFR, this Dragon Age face replacer, we find these two files, just a readme and this .py file. And what the .py is it's basically a Python file. If you have Python installed, it should automatically associate itself with Python. So as soon as you double click this, it should just launch. And this is the type of file where you can basically launch it anywhere. But to make things a little bit easier, we're going to go ahead and take these two folders and we're going to copy them. You could cut it, it doesn't matter. And then we're going to copy it to our character file or folder, and that's in Documents, BioWare, Dragon Age, and Characters. And here you see Jinx. This is my my main kind of my main save, the one I'm playing through the game on. And then Tester, this is the one we just created. So we'll go ahead and we'll paste those two folders that we we just downloaded, and they should pop up shortly. There they are. So now we have Amber, Tester, and Jinx all in this folder, along with Dragon Age Face Replacer. So let's go ahead and now we'll run this Face Replacer. So you see it popped up this window first, which is basically like a DOS window. This is just Python running in the background. But this is the window that we're concerned with. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to hit this %/ or %process character folder. So we're going to go ahead and hit that, and since we copied it into this characters folder, that's where it starts its search, and this is actually where we need it to look. So we just say OK, and you can see here it picked up Amber, Jinx, and Tester. So now what we want to do is we want to say Amber, so we're going to go ahead and click her name, and you see you can check it up here which one is actually selected, and she's going to be our source because we're going to be copying her face onto Tester. So we're going to take that and put it here as the source, and then we're going to click on Tester, and we're going to set that one as destination. So you can see Amber's name here, and you can see Tester here. Now in here, basically everything that's checked is going to be copied to Tester's face. Now if you're downloading this off the web, chances are that you're going to want to go for the look that the save game had. So you're going to go ahead and leave everything checked, unless it's something like maybe you picked a type of hair that you really like, in the game or whatever. So you'll leave Tester's hair alone and you'll uncheck this one. But most likely you're going to want the kind of the full effect from the save game, so you're going to go ahead and just leave everything checked. And also down here you'll see the character name. So if you leave this checked, it'll rename Tester as Amber, and it really doesn't matter, but we're going to rename her anyways, which you can see we can do right here. So once we kind of make up our mind what we want to do, which most likely is just leave everything checked, we just go ahead and copy selection to destination file, and now it copies all this information into here. And you could actually edit her face manually, but it's a little bit technical because like for the eye model, you have to know this file name of the different eye you want to use. You couldn't just put in like pretty brown eyes or something like that. So anyways, that's a little bit more technical. I'm not really going to get into that, but what we are going to do is we're going to go ahead and rename Tester as I guess we'll name her Roxy. And then also what we can do is we can change the inventory size. Just for a demonstration, I think I'm going to go ahead and bump it up to 135 just to demonstrate. And even though we've made all these changes here so far, really nothing has been written to the file yet until we hit this button, the save destination file, and then it'll go ahead and make a new save. So since we already set our source file, set our destination file, copied the face information into here, we change the name, change the inventory size. Now we'll go ahead and we'll just save it, and it says save game created in a new slot, and it's created it here. So say okay, and we'll go ahead and quit it out. Now let's go back into the game and see what happened. Alright, so you'll see that this was the game we just created. You see her name is Tester here, and this is the autosave. This is actually the one we kind of spun around to check out our character and manually saved, and this is the one that Dragon Age Face Replacer created for us. So let's go ahead and we'll load this up and we'll see what happened. Alright, so here we are in the game. Some of these mods are still loading in, but you can already tell from the back that her hair is different. You look up at her portrait, and her portrait is different. Look down here, and her name is different as well. So let's go ahead and we'll spin around, and yeah, it totally changed up her face. We'll open up the inventory, and yeah, we can see there's 135. My inventory is actually pretty full because I actually enabled some of these other mods, but I'm going to kind of get into that in a different video. So basically, we can do this at any time. We don't have to do it in the beginning of the game, so even if you're kind of playing through the game and you get tired of your character's face, you can go ahead and select another one and copy it in. I think that'll about do it. I'm trying to keep it kind of short. Hope this video helped you, and thanks for watching, and hope to see you next time. Alright.